do a little activity with you guys. Could you just do a bit of reflection? What do you think is your belief system, right? So no need to share it. I know it's a bit personal, but write it in your own notebook. What is your belief system? A good example would be, if you want to do something, what is your but word? Okay, like, I want to do this business, but I'm not good in accounts. So that is my limiting belief, right? That I'm not good in accounts. So a few examples. I want to apply for this scholarship, but I'm not good enough. I want to join Miss Malaysia, but I'm too fat, right? Or I want to join this group, but I'm not cool. I'm an introvert. Everyone likes extroverts. So think about yours. I'll give you maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Reflect a bit. Ask yourself, what is your but language? Then you write down maybe 2 or 3 points that you have. Then I'll start again in 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm sure we have quite a lot that affects us. Actually, to mention it, all of us are actually very negative, because it's about conditioning from the outside as well. So even though we grow up with positive parents, we have a very positive outlook, and you need to try to stick with positive friends, because if not, you go outside, you read the news, you hear news and all, it's going to flood you with negative beliefs, right? Everything you see on media right now, CNN for example, mostly is negative. So that's why I tend to look out for those channels that tells you good things about humanity, good deeds. So once in a while, you need to try to watch more positive things to feed yourself the energy as well. Okay, so we need to get that balance. Cool. So what would your negative belief be? So I have it here. I'm not good enough, I'm too fat, I'm not cool, no one loves me. So now what I'd like you guys to do is to learn how to reframe it. Reframing. Any of you know the meaning of reframe? So reframe is actually just, imagine you have a picture in a black frame. Your whole picture is going to look dull. But if you just reframe it to be a white frame, it's going to look a bit brighter. So same thing with a statement. You want to frame it in a positive light, right? Like, I'm not good enough. How would you want to reframe that? I would say something like, a negative person would say, I'm not good enough. A positive person would say that, well, I can learn, right? I'm not stuck. Maybe I wasn't good, but I can be good because right now I'm putting in the effort. So I'm too fat. Anyone got any ideas on how to reframe that? Maybe you could type in the chat box. How do you think you can reframe I'm too fat? So let's see your ideas. That's nice, but at least I'm healthy. Okay, I just not exercise enough. That's nice. So probably from there as well, you can recognize that, well, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to start exercising. So many other ways you can actually reframe it, right? You could always say, I'm too fat, but I'm cute, right? So now think about it again. Your own statements, how would you reframe it, right? If I reframe that no one loves me, I can always change by saying that, well, I'm gonna recognize why no one loves me, I'm gonna fix it, and I'm gonna improve it. Or, well, I'm the one staying at home in my house, not going out. Of course, no one loves me because there's no one. So I'm gonna go out to start making friends, right? Or if, let's say, in terms of language-wise, if I say that I'm not good in language, well, the thing is, language is one issue, but knowledge is another issue, right? I have a lot of interns coming to practice with me, and a lot of them are not very good in English as well. Well, I say, well, I'm not an English training center, so no worries about English. What I want to see much more is maybe your connection with patients, maybe how you understand people's emotions. So don't focus on, I'm not good in language, but rather, but I'm good in connecting with people, or whatever your field may be, right? So that's nice. I am losing weight slowly, so I'm doing something right now. And I actually like that word, I am. So that's a good example, Murubara, because I am means I am doing something right now. I'm actually working on it. But if you say, I can lose weight, well, technically I can, but will I do it? I'm not sure, right? So this one is, I'm in the process, I'm getting there. So framing your words actually is quite important. So I'm a hypnotherapist, right? And hypnotherapy is not magic, it's all about words. So if you know how to use words, you can actually change a lot of things. And again, there's not language, but it's words. Okay, so think about it. Sorry, I talked too much there, but let me give you another 2 or 3 minutes to try and reframe your own belief system. Okay, if you can't, private text me as well. I will help you to reframe it. There's also one danger though, because if you are not positive enough and you do your own reframing, you will reframe it to be another dark photo frame. So that's why you're reframing. Make sure you're in a good place, you're in a positive mindset, a conscious mindset, not a subconscious mindset. Then you can reframe it to be a bit better. Or some of my clients are saying, talk to your best friend. Ask her to help you reframe it. So sometimes you might need help. So if you've got a statement, feel free to text me. I can always help you just change that mindset a bit. So let me give you another 2 minutes. Look at your statements and then try to reframe it. Okay, so you have your statements. It's going to take a little bit of practice, but the more you look at your new statements that I am losing weight, I can lose weight, I can learn to improve in myself, the more you see that I can, I will, I am, that will make you a bit more positive. Okay, cool. So now you have this new mindset, right? Or even whatever that's planted inside you. One very good way that you can change is through hypnosis. And the word hypnosis sometimes can get a little bit scary, but in actual fact, it's actually not, because hypnosis is just a deep state of relaxation. It's a shift of awareness. So you are aware, but actually you're actually much more focused on something. Narrowed focus of attention, and it increases your suggestibility because you want to. This one, actually, Hollywood spoils it quite a lot. So it makes us think that hypnosis is a bit scary because I can suggest things to you to give me all your money. But it doesn't work that way because, like I said here, you are still aware, you're not aware. So why would you want to give me money, right? So it just shifts you. So I can only suggest things to you that you want to do. Let me give you an example. They actually did this study, a controlled study, of course, where they did hypnosis on two groups of people. One is normal people like you and me who think that we shouldn't do anything wrong. The other group is a group of bank robbers. So they actually did it in a jail. So they did the same suggestion to these two groups to say, you will rob a bank, you will rob a bank. Naturally, the normal group didn't rob a bank because it's not in our attention and we still have that awareness that we are in control. Whereas the criminal group, they're already having that bad mindset. They're already having the mindset that I want fast money. So when you suggest it, then of course, they get more courage to do it. So what this means is that hypnosis cannot make you do something against your will. But it also means that it can make you do something that you really want to do. So if you say, I want to improve in my golf, I can do that for you. If you want to say that I want to be someone that's a bit more outspoken, I can also do that to you. But imagine that you are normal, like every human being, and I say that you want to go hit that person. If you don't want to, I can't make you do that, right? So hypnosis is not actually scary, but it will help you to recondition your mind because you want to. But if you're a lazy person, you don't see a point in climbing a ladder because you are just happy enough with that level you're in. No matter how much of therapy, how much of words, how much of suggestions are put that you will be a multimillionaire, it doesn't work because it's not your intention, right? So that's why it has to go back to our belief system that if we want to, we can. If we don't want to and we're happy where we are, that's good for you, right? So your mind can help you quite a lot only if you want to. Okay, and the biggest part of hypnosis is about words. Again, we have no magic potion. I don't use machines, I don't use medicine. It's all just conversations. So how powerful can words actually be, right? So how many of you are Harry Potter fans? I love Harry Potter. So this is what Dumbledore said, words are most powerful source of magic. It can cause you injury and it can also heal quite a lot of things, right? So if Dumbledore says that, means it's true. There's no denying it. So I want to show you a video. Okay, so this is a little experiment I did to show people the power of your mind and how words can actually affect you. So just enjoy this short video. It's only about 3 minutes. Hello everyone, today I'm going to share with you a little bit about the power of the mind, and I want to do a little experiment with passers-by because I want to prove to you that language actually affects our mind. Let's go and try it out. Hello, can I do a little experiment with you?
Sure.
Okay, I want to show you power of the mind, and can you tell me something that you really like?
I really like cats.
Okay, which is your non-dominant hand?
This.
Okay, so I'm gonna just push it down, you resist.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your strength.
Okay.
Now when you say, I really love cats.
I really love cats.
Okay, that's your strength. Now when you say, I don't like cats, I think they're ugly.
I don't like cats. I think they're ugly.
Cool. Do you see a difference there?
Yes, yeah.
What do you think happened?
When I said a statement that I don't believe in, I didn't have the strength for some reason.
Cool. So that's how the mind actually affects our body, and language is important.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Now just put your hands up, your non-dominant hand. Okay? And I'm going to try to push you down, you resist. Okay, so that's your strength. Now I want you to say, I love running, I love marathons.
I love running, I love marathons.
Okay, resist. Okay, that's your strength. Now when you say, I don't like running, I'm a very lazy person.
I don't like running. I'm a very lazy person.
Okay, do you see a difference?
Yes.
When you say positive words, it's stronger. When it's negative, you can't resist so much. So there you see, that is about the mind. Sometimes words actually affects our body, and it affects the way we react to situations. So if you are positive, you become stronger and much more energetic. But if you start to say negative words or negative beliefs, your whole mood changes, your body weakens. So dear friends, remain positive at all times. So please do tune in to our Facebook and our YouTube channel for even more psychology tips. Okay, so that's our little video. And it does show the power of the mind. So that's a very good example, because when we say negative things, naturally our body will react. So we become a little bit weaker, a bit moodier, a bit angrier. So when we say positive, immediately our body picks up, right? So it's more about an energy that you are throwing out, right? So a simple thing like a glass is half empty. Empty is a negative word, right? So it feels that, well, I don't have enough, it's half empty. But half full is a positive word. So that's why it does pick me up. So it's a matter of perspective as well. Okay, so